Hi fans of high quality entertainment. This is actually a two-in-one video because I had this original idea for this video and then somebody left a comment today regarding the same subject matter, so I thought I would combine them into one highly entertaining video. So there's going to be two questions. The second one is kind of long-winded because it's a message I received, which I shall readeth. But the first question is, and just give a simple yes or no. You can add to the yes or no, but first of all, just say yes or no in the comment section below, and then expand on your thoughts if you like. But stay tuned for the second question too. For you, are the Beatles the greatest rock band of all time? Yes or no? And then if you say no, just let me know who you consider the best rock band of all time. I personally feel they are. And this is the comment I received, and so it's a minute or two to get through, but I hope you listen to it and then respond to this person's question. Campster 518 wrote, "Hey, first of all, I would like to say I enjoy your videos as they are very entertaining and interesting, but I have a serious question for you that I've been thinking about for a while." Let's get serious here, folks. I love the Beatles to the point of obsession, and for a long time they were my #1 favorite band, which they are still close to. But what do you feel about the huge hype that the world still gives them in a legendary way? I hate it when people say they were just an influential band and nothing more, as their contribution beat out something that no band will ever have. But I think they might have been put on this standard of greatness where people have to like them. And even though they are worthy of a great title, I'm not so sure that they should receive the huge attention that they have now, especially during nowadays. They had some amazing albums and songs, but if we are going to be realistic, some of the best stuff didn't even come until Revolver, and bands such as The Who are pushed away from gaining a title such as the Beatles, when arguably they probably did more creative masterpieces such as rock operas and all. And I think the fan base for the Beatles can be a little out of control, as some can't take any criticism when there is for everything. I would really love to hear your thoughts on this. Well, being serious, like I said in the first question, I personally feel the Beatles are the greatest band of all time. They are the only band. I mean, I love all kinds of music. I love all kinds of different artists. But for me, they're the only band that I feel has a perfect track record. I love all of their albums. I basically love all of their songs, even the ones that aren't my favorites. I still love them. And I do agree that there are probably some Beatles fans out there that, like to quickly argue with others about if someone, for instance, says, I don't like the Beatles, or the Beatles aren't my favorite band, Bon Jovi's better. But that is that person's personal taste, and I've always respected other people's opinions, if they're not being rude about it, of course. For instance, if you think Led Zeppelin is the greatest rock band of all time, I'm not going to argue with you because that is your own personal opinion. And so for you, they are the greatest rock band of all time. And as for hype, That's a hard one to answer because I don't know about Beatles hype so much, because there are so many people that absolutely love them that of course you're going to hear about it. I mean, when the news about the 50th anniversary of Sgt. Pepper came out, of course it was all over the internet. And so I guess it's hype in a way, but for me, it's good hype. And maybe some of you are tired of hearing the Beatles on the radio, but me personally, I hardly ever listen to the radio, and when I do, it's at work because they play the radio at work. And once in the blue moon I'll hear a Beatles song, but it's not that often. So I can't be one of those that can say, oh, I'm so sick of hearing the Beatles, because I only play the Beatles when I feel like it, which is still quite often. It's been 53 years now of listening to the Beatles. Never have gotten tired of them yet. And so that's, I guess, 2 questions for you. Do you consider the Beatles the greatest rock band of all time? And the second question, do you think the Beatles are hyped up too much these days? Two questions, yeah. And do you think it's kind of taking away from the success of other great bands like The Who and Led Zeppelin and Queen? I personally think all of those bands are great, along with Sparks, Captain Beefheart, Frank Zappa. But for me, none of them reached the pinnacle of awesomeness that the Beatles did. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. And by the way, I should have a new ASMR video here where I'm scratching more lottery tickets. Hopefully this time I catch all of them, because in the one I did on this channel, I missed 1 or 2. But luckily I didn't throw the tickets out. Thanks for watching. Bye.